Hey, it's Mike here with Martial Arts Growth, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to overcome these tech problems that you're having in your martial arts business. So I speak to so many martial arts business owners, and the biggest problem they're having is they say, well, I know I need to do online ads, I know I need to do the funnels and the videos and the emails and everything, but the tech overwhelm or the tech problems is what's holding me back. So the problem with that is you're not able to take advantage. You're missing out on the ease of marketing because you're doing these old, laborious old tactics. You can't track. You're only getting half the story because you're paying an ignorance tax. That's the problem that we see is martial arts business owners are paying these agencies or they're paying these website companies, but that's only half of the machine that you need. And so you end up looking like everyone else, and you end up not actually getting good leads or any leads, or if you are getting them, there's no system to put them through so that you can actually recuperate your money. And so you end up paying like an ignorance tax, and you end up wasting time and money, and it really just leads to like heartache because you're wanting to grow your school, you're wanting to get these things, and you're thinking because, maybe oh, I'm old, or it's too hard, or, I see that it just is so confusing and I'll just, forget about it. But the problem is, what are you really going to do to grow your school and get students? So how do we overcome this problem? One of the other problems is we see martial arts business owners just devaluing what it is that they offer because they end up going with these gimmicks that just take the price down instead of increase the value, but they can't increase the value or they can't stay relevant with what's going on in the marketplace because they're not able to connect with the customer where the customer is, which the customer is where you're at right now. Most likely you're on your cell phone and you're watching this video, or maybe you're on your desktop, you're on an electronic device, and you're watching this video, just like your clients do. Matter of fact, I went and did a video a while back here where I went through all the stats of what people want in 2021 and 2022 when it comes to learning about a business. When it comes to learning about how something works, they prefer video over text by like 80+%. And the highest ROI that you're going to get on any marketing channel is nothing compared to what you'll get with online ads, email marketing. Email marketing is still, bar none, across all industries, especially in the service and martial arts based industry, it is the biggest return on investment you're gonna have. It's the best bang for your buck. And so what you need and what you have to get in place is this system. You need something that is going to allow you to stay relevant. You need the complete system, you need to be able to track, and you need to stop doing these labor-intensive things that not only drive, us crazy because we got to do these like old things when we know there's a better way, and these things that are old tactics that, worked then and barely work now. The problem is they're expensive, they take time, and they really miss out on some key elements that just really grow your business with so much more ease. And the real big thing that we see is the attrition, the loss of students that you have each month is outrunning your word of mouth. So a lot of martial arts business owners, they say, well, word of mouth, and listen, word of mouth is excellent. It's an incredible thing to have. It has helped us grow our business. It's frankly what any business wants to have, period. But when we don't have a heavy inflow of new people coming in, or we're not building that pipeline of new potential students, the problem is we're losing more students than the word of mouth is getting us. And so it's just a slow decline. It's just a slow decay. And so what you need to actually overcome this tech problem is you need this thing right here, okay? This is the key to really getting anything to work for you, which is you need to have a blueprint. So You need something that is step by step. You need something that's click by click, where you can actually watch someone set up these things, set up the funnel, okay? And what makes it even easier is you need to have it pre-built. So you need somebody that has pre-built it, and then they take you click by click via video, where you can just watch click by click exactly what to do. And you need a template and a framework so that when you do things, it actually is just very simple. ABC 1, 2, 3, ABC 1, 2, 3, and you follow that process and that system, and then anybody can do it, okay? So you have to have a blueprint. You have to have, the map, okay? That's the first key to overcoming the tech problems. So even if you're not tech savvy, okay? Even if you're not good with, phones and the internet and stuff like that, computers, it does not matter. You can do it. Anybody can do it. We've watched our clients do it time and time again, okay? If you just have a map, you are very well capable of following instructions, okay? And what's beautiful is once it's set up, okay? You don't have to rebuild your house every morning to live in it. It's once you build it, it's there, okay? But you need templates, okay? You need frameworks. You need something as pre-built as possible. And then you need something that is click by click. So they just, click here, do this, very simple. So you need that. The next thing you need, okay, is you need to be motivated. So you got to be motivated to want to grow your school. And I'm not talking about motivated, let's go sweat it out and work our face off. I'm talking about just motivated to want to grow, motivated to want to do what is necessary to get the thing set up, okay? And then you need live support. So these three things all have to work together for you to have success. You need live support, you need support to help you. You need to be motivated. And then you need the blueprint. So these are key to doing anything. All right, so you need that. Now, I want to make this real simple for you to understand. I want you down in the comments or wherever, okay, you can put it. I want you to tell me, where would you get the biggest bang for your buck when it comes to growing your martial arts school, okay? Like, what are you really going to do out there that's going to give you the absolute best opportunity to get the fastest growth, the best growth, to avoid tire kickers, to avoid wasting a bunch of time and energy, and to be just aimlessly growing something with hope and prayer, okay? What are you going to do that is going to give you that? Well, I can tell you, the absolute best thing that you can do, just period, like quit looking, okay? You don't have to look anymore. The best thing that you can do in the current time and going forward, I'm telling you, is you need to be producing video, organic video, like I'm doing right now. This is an organic video. It is on YouTube, it is on Facebook, and I send it out in my email, okay? I made it one time, so I did a one-time input, not this continuous, laborious crazy. I did a one-time input, and it's going to continue to work on and on and on and on and on. All right? So you need to be doing organic video, and then you need to be doing paid ads and retargeting. Period. Why? Well, if I were to list out all the other things that you could do, okay? You go through this entire list of there's like 16 to 20 different things people always say that you can do, okay? Live events, there's a ton of, go look them up, all right? There's a ton of them. Coupon books, trading with others, doing these flyers, putting things on pizza boxes, bandit signs, all those things. But pound for pound, dollar for dollar, the actual statistical math that they figured out, the best thing that you can do is email marketing in combination with online ads, and video is the absolute best way to communicate to your audience. Why? Well, you can hear me, you can see me, we can do visuals, and I can communicate a message and I can engage you. And everybody wants video, okay? I've said it in a million videos, but I mean, there's more people like running into each other with their vehicles in stores. You can't even have a conversation most of the time at a dinner table or anywhere because people are sitting there looking at these videos, okay? So why in the hell wouldn't you be there? Why in the hell wouldn't you be taking advantage of that, okay? So you need to be doing that. The retargeting, why would you not want, when somebody visits your website or visits your ads or visits your videos or looks at your stuff, you know, only 2% of people actually buy the first time or the first visit. And that's if you're damn good, okay? So it doesn't mean they don't want it. It just means people typically take 7 to 10 exposures before they make a decision. So why wouldn't you, when you spend your money, would you not have your advertising following the right people around? Okay, why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you do that? Paid ads? People always say, well, I don't know how to get people to my website. I don't know how to get people in front of our offers. Well, you just go to Facebook, Google, YouTube, and you say, hey, show it to these types of people. And then people go, well, but my ads didn't work. Well, it's because your offer sucks. And the reason your offer sucks is because so many of us are relying on, you know, devaluing what it is that we do by, you know, giving everything away for free. But if you use video, what you can do with that is you can take them on a tour of your school. You can show them what value you guys actually bring to the parent, to the student. How do you take that rambunctious, high energy child and direct it and drive it? How do you take the child that's, you know, weak and you know in this cake, this like shell, and how do you guys bring them out and strengthen them, right? It's so hard to show that in text, and people are busy, they're doing things, so they want to watch video, it's quicker. That's why you're watching this. So, you know, and what's beautiful is you can do a great job. Like I created this video a while ago and you're watching it now. Okay, see, so it keeps living on. It's a way of duplicating myself, all right? And so when I talk about how to fix these tech problems, instead of hiring these agencies that cost you a ton of money, okay, you can do this on your own, all right? You just need somebody to help you, give you the blueprint, and you just need to be motivated and care about growing. If you can do that, you can win. And to convert the traffic. So this is how we attract the new students and get them over to where we can convert them. How do you convert them? The absolute best way is not just sending them to your website, hoping they'll find the form and fill it out. That's how you get people, you know, calling you at random times of the day, middle of the night, whatever. You know, you're getting tire kickers, you're getting just people that don't know what to think about it, but they're just calling. And that's what's the problem up here is, you know, martial arts business owners are wasting time and money because, you know, they're relying on just having a website, and then the traffic they're getting, they don't even know what the people that they hired that they're paying too much money to are even doing. So you're handicapped by that when you can just easily do this yourself. You know, what I do is I just I'll create a list of all the problems my clients have, and then I ask myself, how can I show them in a video how I solve their problem? And so that's what I do. And then I follow a simple template. This whole video has been in a process that I give you. There's 6 steps we always follow. That's that template that you need to get. And then I do the video, and then at the end, you know, the last step is we do a call to action. We say, hey, bang, 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 do this, go here, you know, this is what I want, you know, you to do, okay, if you want to, all right? That's what this thing does. This thing, when you send the traffic to it, this funnel, okay, you only need this. This is it. I don't want you don't have to look anywhere else, okay? You don't have to look anywhere else. There's nothing else to look for or find. There's no extra new shiny object coming. I promise you, I've been doing this stuff forever, okay? Been doing this since 2007. It hasn't changed. It's not going to change. It doesn't need to change. Now, the things that will change is, the phones will get a little better. We'll have virtual reality, but it's still me coming to you through some sort of digital thing, okay? Whatever. Just get good at video, you'll be fine. I'm just on my phone right now. That's it, okay? So you send people to this funnel, all right? They come here. Once they go to this thing, now we can start retargeting them, because the likelihood of them just coming here the first time and signing up is not very likely. It's just not, okay? So we have this down here, which is a virtual follow-up. So you don't have to keep doing this over and over, follow up, the old school, belly to belly, we don't have to do that anymore, okay? And frankly, people don't want that. They would rather just get an email, watch a video, learn about it, okay? Because we're busy, we're doing stuff now, right? So that's what this thing does. And the reason this is better than a website, now you still keep your website, okay? Think of your website as like a menu at a restaurant. It shows all the things that you offer and a little bit about them. But when they go into those things, they go to one of these. They go to a funnel where you can collect their email if they're serious about it. Okay, so it's a filter. It filters out those tire kickers. It also allows you to track so you know what it costs to get a new student. Okay, so I want you to think about that. All right, if you do not know right now what it costs to get a new paying student, how on earth are you going to grow your school? If you don't know what it takes to get one, how are you going to make it get more? Okay, so we've got to know that. All right, I know a school is in trouble if they don't know that number. Number two, if you're not tracking, you don't know what is working and what is not. So you can't improve it. And so you end up wasting time and money. You just throw mud at the wall and see what sticks. It's that you've got to have a system, okay? And it's not just a website, all right? It's a combination of things. Whether you like it or not, it's what it is. But once you have it set up and you have support, you can do it. I've seen people that have flip phones that don't like computers whatsoever do it, and they are crushing it. They're having a great time too. So when they come to this thing, there's no distractions. We just focus on the one problem we're talking to them about today, and then they opt in. We do a video, and we follow a very simple template that we've already pre-built for you, okay? And we've pre-built all of this. We've pre-built all of this and show you how to do it and what to look out for. We took care of you. We show them this video. If they're interested, they're our actual customer, and they see how we can solve their problem, and we build value and become more relevant without using gimmicks. We just do the tried and true process of, hey, you have this problem, we can solve it. Here's how we solve it. If you want to learn more, click the button, schedule a time to talk with us, or you can just come in, or we can get on a Zoom and talk, whatever's easier. And then we'll sign you up or we won't, okay? And you can have anybody do this if you have a script. You don't have to be the special person, that knows everything, that can be the only one that signs people up, all right? You can take people on tours through your school. You can show them all the different amenities that you have. You can show them the different classes and why they matter. And you can focus on specific groups of people. And now what's beautiful about this thing is, number one, we've pre-built it for you. But number two, what's cool about this is, let's say that you offer karate, kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and maybe you have a women's kettlebell class or something, okay? You can have one of these specific to each one of those entities, and you can really dive into and explain how you solve their problem or why you matter to them. Because you see, if you do not show people why you matter, then you don't, okay? And then you got to rely on gimmicks like free this, free that. How about this idea? How about you join what our martial arts business owners and schools are doing, where they get paid before the person joins, right? Just like anything else that you do. I didn't get to try these and then, I'll pay maybe, No, I just good old-fashioned paid for it, got the thing. You don't go to the dentist and just, hey, do the thing, and then, if I like it, I'll pay you. If not, no, it don't work like that. And why would you devalue what you do? It doesn't make sense. The reason why, somehow, somewhere in the world, we got this idea, some marketer, somebody said, hey, just let them try it for a month or let them just, give it all away. And then, during that time, really, coerce them and get them to come in and stay. And, the reason why you got to do that is because they cannot see the value in what you're doing. That's what video allows us to do. Okay? So once you have this, you can literally clone it and set it up for the next one. And here's the great thing. If you're the martial arts business owner, you're probably the absolute best at explaining why you matter. You're probably the absolute best at showing people the passion and love and the value of what it is that you do. So what's great is, while you're maybe ready to retire and go do something, before, okay, you can create these videos like I did here. Because nobody can explain what we do better than what I do, because I built the thing, right? All right, so I can do the video, simple. I love to do it anyway. This is why I did this, because I love doing this, so why wouldn't I do it? But I don't have to do it over and over like that. I can make a great video one time, and it can live forever, okay? And so you can do that too. You can, do what you do best, and you can, show them the value of what you do. And because it's recorded, now we can put you in thousands of different places because it's something you did one time. Very good. You can do that for each thing that you do. You already know all the questions that people have. You can answer those in these follow-up emails that are automatically programmed so that when somebody comes in and they need those 7 to 10 exposures, you can do that with them, and it's you talking to them. It's you answering their questions. Okay? Think about how cool this is. And so then if you do decide to grow bigger and hire some people, they can just say, hey, have you seen this video? Oh, that's a great question. Have you seen this video? And all the stuff gets taken care of before they even come in for the first time. So they're not going, well, I wonder what's going on here. Is this, can I, blah, blah, blah. They don't do that because they already watched your video. They went on the tour through your school. They watched what you guys do there and why it matters. You answered the question before they started so that they don't need to do trials. You get paid, as you should, before they start, or they're already paying you. And if people don't want to do that, do you really think that they're going to be an ongoing, student? Man, think about that. Are you that way? People that want to do something, do it, right? People that are like, well, there's a very small percentage of those people that actually work out. And if you look long term, you'll see that it ends up wasting your time and money. And you know that already. So when we have something like this, it pre-filters them. So I know that when I talk to somebody, they know the deal, okay? They've been through a video like this or something. And when we talk, it's a great conversation. They already know me. They know what we do. It's more or less like, I'm ready. I'm serious. And what's cool is our team, we have a simple process that we follow. so that it's the same thing every time. It's there. That way, if you're ready to retire, or if you want the school to run, without you, it can. That's the value of technology. That's the value of these things. Don't let these tech things hold you back, because I'm telling you, there's not a single one of you watching this that cannot follow a simple click-by-click, example and set this up one time. We've got a fast track program that people have been able to set it up within a week, 2 weeks. If you're slow, if you're really slow, maybe a month. But what if you set something up and it took you a month, but it worked for years and years and years to come? It increased the value of your school. It increased the amount of word of mouth you got. It allowed you to get paid immediately. It gave you real high quality students. It allowed you to have control because you knew what was going on. You could track things. You didn't have to do these old labor crazy things. And while the people down the street that don't want to do it because, it's too hard or whatever their excuse is, you just do better than them. It's just so people worried about competition down the road or across the way or, whatever. It's real simple to beat them. Real simple, okay? Just be more valuable than them. Well, how do we do that, Mike? They teach the same thing we teach. Well, there's a lot of people that teach what we teach, but if you go watch their videos, you fall asleep. If you go watch their stuff, they don't put in the effort. They don't describe and share the value like we do. And that's why we've been so, good at being able to help people. That's why, we're I've not seen, anybody out there actually just showing you straight what it is. I literally show you our system, right? So, that's the difference, and that's how you be different in your industry, okay? Show the mom how you help the kids. Show them how clean and neat you guys are. Show them why you care about what it is that you do, okay? That is the value of video and tech. Where you can't be in all the places doing what this video can do in person. This video could be playing on 1,000 phones at one time. How are you going to do that any other way? How are you going to be as impactful as you can in this way in any other method? You can't. So all you have to do is put this simple process together. Okay, like I said, pre-built. We show you click by click. We support you. We have the blueprint. We have the templates. Okay? All you've got to do is you've got to be motivated to want to grow your school. You've got to plug in and just do it. Okay? It's not hard. You can do it. I know you can. We've got clients in their 70s that can do it. And you have live support forever. Okay? So, listen, if you liked this video, then, subscribe. If you disagree with what I'm saying here, comment down below. And, if you want to learn more about this, then just simply go down in the description of this video and set up a call with us, and we'd be glad to answer any questions you have. There's no high pressure. Hell, there's no pressure at all. Okay? If you either see it or you don't, you like it or you don't, I won't even sell you anything unless you want me to. Okay? It's not a pitch fest. We get on there and we find out, where are you? Where do you want to be? Okay? What's stopping you? Can we actually help you? And do you want us to help you? And if you do, here's the options. If you don't, here's the best thing for you to go do. Probably be one of the better calls you ever have. Okay? So I want you to do that. I want you to reach out if you need some help. And I appreciate you spending time with me here. Okay, and I hope that you got some value from this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks.